Hello everybody, ScootFish here, and welcome to your Digimon Link's Legendary Night Event Guide. There's a lot going on right now with this event coming to an end on the last week and the last portion of it, so let's go ahead and just get right into it. Now this is going on from the 28th to the 2nd. Everything's pretty much been going to the 2nd because we know that's what this whole event is going to end at, and there's a ton of cool stuff coming along with it. First off, the spotlight Digimon of the entire event, pretty much who you've been grinding towards this entire time, Imperial Dramon PM is here, and you're going to be grinding for his fragments in a points event. And this is a points ranking event because at the end of it you will also get rewards based on your rank at the end of the event. And as expected, you will get bonus points for having certain Digimon on your team, those being Shine Greymon RM and Diaboromon from the last capture. And you can also get more bonus points by having the no continue bonus and just making it on through. Per usual, you can also get more points by getting yourself an event chip, but if you went and got yourself an event chip from the exchange, you can also get the Legendary Knight status chip, which is going to give you attack and special attack up as well. Ranking rewards are normal, with the new vouchers still being involved, in which you can actually get Digimon that have legacy skills that you can't normally get, but there's also a new skill boot involved, which is a neutral legacy skill boot, and ironically is not really going to help you with this event. There's also a special night difficulty level on this event in which you will only be able to face it solo, but you can get a lot more points for doing so, so if you can handle it, it is definitely worth it. Like I said, there is a lot of stuff going on with this event as well, and one of those things is Ability Medal Capture has come back. Kinda ironic that it came back after all of the stuff to do with Ability Medals, but whatever. This is going on until the 4th of next month, so make sure to get yourself some Digimon with Ability Medals if you don't already have some. You might want to hold off on that though, because there is a 5 million download celebration capture going on, and it is actually a pretty cheap capture, and you can get Alphamon and All-Force Vidramon if you don't already have those guys. Now this is going on till the 4th as well. And along with it, you are able to get one free capture per day. And I've already done that twice, actually, because right when the event popped, I went and did one. And then today being the next day, I also went and did one. So make sure you guys are at least getting your free one in if you're not going to go ahead and do the 100 Digistone pull for this capture. That's right, it's only 100 Digistones to do a 10 pull for this one, so it is definitely worth it to be possibly spending your Digistones on that instead of the Ability Medal Capture. And speaking of Digistones, we are celebrating that 5 million downloads, so they gifted everybody 50 Digistones. Make sure to go ahead and get your 50 Digistones if you haven't already, so you can go ahead and spend them on the captures. Or chips, whatever. But yeah, get those stones. But enough of all that, it is time to get into the event guide itself. Starting off with easy mode, which is of course easy and not really much to cover. You face Gold Numamon at the end, and you're looking at normal weaknesses of Brights, so Earth and Abyss. In normal mode, you do face the new Imperial Dramon, and it is pretty much still just a cakewalk with all the other Digimon you face, but it is very strange how the resistances are laid out for most of this event, because he actually lacks resistance to everything but neutral and is resistant to neutral, which definitely kind of plays a factor in it later on when it gets harder, because obviously your neutral attacks or your normal attacks are going to be half damage as it is. So we'll cover that here in a second, but yeah, very strange. Like I said, you are going to be dealing with it being like that for most of the events, so even in hard mode and expert mode, he still only has the resistance of neutral and hasn't gained any other resistances or weaknesses. Now intense mode is when they really start to change it up on you, and he gains resistances to pretty much everything except for Earth, Abyss, and you have the ability to stun him, though it's not necessarily a weakness, so I wouldn't count on that for anything. Regardless, Earth and Abyss are what you're looking at doing damage with, But that is not the only way that they change it up on you. You actually face the other Imperial Dramon modes before you face Imperial Dramon PM. So it is good to give yourself a little mix between Earth and Abyss attackers because of the fact that Imperial Dramon in FM is weak to Abyss, but in his other mode, he actually isn't weak to Abyss, and Grass is kind of more of your thing that's going to be doing any damage. So having the both of them doing damage to Imperial Dramon PM at the end, it's going to be more beneficial throughout the entire portion of the event. And that goes for night mode as well, because the resistances and weaknesses stay the same. I should just say resistances because there's still no weaknesses gained at all. So it is definitely a more difficult event with the way that they switch things up and stuff, but if you've got some heavy attackers for Abyss and Grass, it really shouldn't be too bad. So there you have it, the Legendary Knight is here, and with the 50 million download celebration going on, there's tons of reasons to get on right now. Make sure you guys are getting on every day till the end of the event to at least get your free Digimon, and I wish you the best of luck in your captures. Catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.